difference in the two guys that haven't been on the floor much, and Howell and Leslie.
Rivers pass Brown, rejected by Leslie.
Normally you get that call, that block right in the front, but C.J. Leslie all of a sudden now starting to find some rhythm.
Coach K is livid, but C.J. Leslie has a dozen and a half dozen rejections. Time follow here, Mike.
Well, he has really come in and gotten back into the swing of things, and the follow, he's got 10 rebounds to go along with 12 points. Then NC State 8 blocks on the game, and he's got most of them.
6 of them. Curry. He answers with the triple. It's down to 2 with 3:13 to play.
And it's Montagna loving every minute of it right now. But as he put this team on his back offensively, 24 points for him.
North Carolina State coming in 7-3 in the league, 18-7 overall. But by far and away their toughest test of 3 that they have over the next 5 days. Lost a 20-point lead, yes. But would you have taken a 2-point cushion with 3 minutes to play before it started? More than likely. Wood, nice move. Not there, though, and the rebound cleared to Miles Plumlee.
Well, how many times in this game they had 2 guys fired out on him, and it's been the tip out for the rebound, not the guy underneath the glass that's made the play.
Curry looking for Rivers. Duke has never led in this game. A 3-ball would give them that lead. There it is. Well, they never led last week until the clock read 0. In the second half, they had a big lead in the first. But North Carolina stormed back, took advantage. Duke fought from behind to get the win. How will State respond? It's been a long time since they've been in this big an environment with this much at stake. Brown lost his dribble. Shot clock at 2. It's an air ball.
No, what he was doing, he was trying to throw a lob to Howell inside, but he should have put the ball up on the glass and made the mistake there. Now, this is Austin Rivers, and you have to guard him out here. He's a long way away from the basket, but you can just see Lorenzo Brown with his hands down. That was a deep, deep 3.
Now a 16-3 run in the last 4.5 minutes. That said, a stop here in North Carolina State could be right back in business.
We're going to run this all the way down and let Rivers create.
Howell comes out, picks up his 5th. Painter will check back in.
7 points, 7 rebounds for him, but again, picking up the foul that far away from the basket. They had him going laterally. Just get back into the paint area and let it go.
Again, time and score. Understanding the moment. Something that a lot of these veteran players at North Carolina State, quite frankly, have never had to deal with. Rivers is 4 of 6 at the line.
Well, the offense in the second half has been Rivers and Curry.
A 3-point lead, but a 1-possession game. Mark Godfrey trying to remind his team that all is not lost. Still plenty of basketball to play.
NC State has not hit a 3 in this game, and what a mental error by Lorenzo Brown, just stepping on the sideline.
Again, when you haven't been on this stage, and this, although it's a veteran team, really hasn't been, you really never know how you're going to react. And a lot of this has been induced by Duke's pressure. Give them all the credit. But a couple of these have been self-induced by North Carolina State. Blue Devils have scored the last 8 points. Lead by 3. Now NC State is in a must-stop mode. Leslie with all kinds of pressure on Kelly. That's his 5th.
Again, you got to pressure, but you can't go for the steal in that situation. If anything, you try to deny on the catch, but once he has the ball, and Kelly, an 80% free throw shooter.
There was a time, Mike, when we used to talk a lot about blown leads and the difficulty or carryover from them. Since the three-point shot became a factor in college basketball, I think we put way too much emphasis on blown leads because what is a big lead anymore?
Yeah, and it's you know, it's a situation too, Tim, where their offense came alive. I'm talking about Duke, but they also, the free throw line has been a huge key for them as well.
Especially when Mason Plumlee steps up there and starts making them consecutively, as he has here in the second half. I'm sure a lot of fans for North Carolina State are looking to see if anyone out there has the eyes of a winner. Lorenzo Brown may be that guy. He and Wood, let's see. For 3, he is fouled by Thornton.
Not a good defensive play there. Again, you want to go out and challenge the shot, but not put a guy, although he's missed 2 tonight. He's only missed 5 free throws all year.
Well, you not only cut it to a 1-possession game, but to a 2-point game if you make all 3.
I think they're going to take a look and see if this was in fact a 3-point attempt.
We're being told they may be looking at the clock rather than the 3. I certainly thought it was a 3 very easily. Yeah, they are looking at the clock again, apparently.
Well, you see that Scott Wood is really working hard. He used the pump fake that time in the foul, and yeah, continued another 2 seconds or so. It looked like ran off.
There you see the 3-point shot, but the clock in and of itself, beg your pardon, we were looking at it up here.
57.8. It looked like we're, yeah, let's look where the arm went up.
When Howell fouled out of the game, and frankly, when Leslie fouled out of the game, Mike, they almost appeared as if they were done, and that look that they have on their face now is pretty much the same as it was when they each fouled out.
Yeah, but I mean, you look at it, it's still
this game is very much in question.
He makes all 3, which you would expect. It's a 2-point game with 57.8 left.
There's a lot to be said when you take over a job like the NC State job. You obviously have not had as much success if you're a player when you inherit them, and I think that's much of what Coach Gottfried is having to deal with, to remind his team what it takes to finish off when you're on the road or in any big game environment. And as you look out there on the floor, Wood and Brown look like guys that are still very much in this game.
Well, you're positioned very well, too, that you don't have to foul in this situation. Amazingly, he's had 3 misses all year coming in and has missed 3 in this game. You can feel the effect of this game in the building and what it has on shooters.
As bad as you may feel, you're still 1 possession down.
And all you have to do is come up with a stop. So you come up with a stop and you've got plenty of time to work with, at least 22 seconds.
A week ago at this time, Mike, it was an incredible comeback for Duke against North Carolina. 10-point lead, 2:38 left. Tyler Thornton started it with his first 3. They're down 7. Mason Plumlee gets the steal, and then all of a sudden here comes Ryan Kelly getting his own miss, and then all of a sudden out of nowhere Zeller tips it in an air ball, and it came down to this for Austin Rivers to win it.
Well, there were a lot of things you talk about that went wrong for North Carolina, and they talk about free throws. They never made 2 consecutive free throws in the second half.
And today, look at the score by half. What a remarkable return to sender for the Blue Devils, down by 16 at the break. Fell down by as many as 20 early in the second half before mounting this miraculous comeback. That being said, NC State, you could see, even when they had the lead, there were issues with foul difficulty. And that really did mean a lot in the way this game would play out in the second half.
Make your move with about 10 seconds to go. Little high ball screen.
State playing honestly. Seth Curry again, not there. Loose ball, out of bounds. It belongs to NC State. So the Wolfpack get what they want. A chance to tie, or at least cut the lead to 1 and extend the game as best they can.
We talked about it. They have not hit a 3 in this half after hitting 5 in the first half. Alex Johnson was the guy who was seeing a big basket.
There you see the timeout story, 1 each.
In this situation, defensively, Scott Wood Thornton is on him. He is a no-help guy.
Lorenzo Brown and Wood would be your best options.
Thornton in an all-out deny on Wood.
Brown looking for a screen, can't get it. Now forces up a 3. Not there. Rebound to Curry. Time winding down. Blue Devils with the foul. I believe they may have called a foul.
Oh, no. I think they're calling time here because it was a travel at the end, and there was still time left on the clock.
Yeah. So it's going to be a while before we know that this one's over.
And that was just a mental lapse by Duke, because you've got to keep dribbling the ball. You know, we're not going to go in for the dunk, but you've got to keep dribbling the ball until the clock runs out. It was a good defensive stand by Rivers, who forces a tough shot.
As it was.
And then here, look ahead, and this is all you have to do is dribble this out.
Yeah,
and that's
definitely travel.
Like 0.5, probably 0.3.
But enough time, you would think. Yeah, they simply thought the game was over, and it wasn't. About the best you could hope for would be a length of the floor and deflection into the hoop for three-point range, and that's hard to do.
Or are they going to call a foul down the other end?
Maybe.
On Curry on that pass.
That's clearly a walk.
I don't know. It was clearly they were trying to get to him.
Let's see if.
It didn't look like there was any. Well, yeah, his arms. He puts his arm up at 1.6.
Mike Eads did have a foul. You're right. I had not seen that when it happened live. Nice job by Johnny Tyus, our director, and producer Rob Reichley tonight to catch that for us in slow motion.
Yeah, one more free throw, and it becomes a moot point.
And Williams did technically get the foul. That was his 5th, so he fouled out. From our perch up top.
Well, this game though was won in the second half defensively by Duke.
No question.
So they brought the pressure and brought the full court pressure starting at about the 10-minute mark, and it really